welcome back to my channel and welcome the newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey by hitting that subscription button. It's free, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. I would just like to mention that if the video is a little bit too fast for you, up top there's 3 little buttons. You can click there, slow down the video to the speed you'd like. Also, right next to it, there's the CC letters for closed caption. You can turn that on, and you can read all the stitch that I'm calling down here. By pausing the video, take notes, will make it easier for you. Now, normally when I upload the videos, it takes about an hour for YouTube to search all my words that I'm saying, so it can appear on the closed captions. So don't panic if you don't see right away the closed captions, because the video has just been launched. It will show up in about a half an hour to an hour after the upload. I also would like to mention that if you have extra yarn, extra thread, and you'd like to help the women in need, we highly appreciate it and being very, very grateful for it. Thank you for the ones I already have helped and are still helping. If you'd like to donate, right below the video, there's a little bag of $. You can donate whatever amount you'd like. Nobody's asking for millions. Anything helps. It adds up at the end. You can also go into the description box. My PayPal account is there. You can donate through there if you'd like also. Please always give a thumbs up on the video if you like the video. It does help the video to circulate and also to be recognized worldwide. I gratefully appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's one way to help me out and to help to continue to create these beautiful pieces. Also share on your Facebook public. It costs nothing. Everything is free. There's no charge of anything. So please help out to grow the channel. I do have a Facebook group, private group. If you have a profile, you're more than welcome to request to be a member. It's free, of course, and we'll approve you. You must have a profile. Be careful with the links that you go into the groups that says cut and bit. These are fraud scammers that go through your phones, your computers, and take every information of yours. Do not open up those links. There's a lot of hackers in the groups now. That's why I made sure that my group is private. I want to thank every single one of you from the start being with me, and thank you so much for the newcomers. It costs nothing to subscribe, so please do so. Thank you so much, everybody. Everything will be listed always in the description box for every pattern that I create, the sizes, the thread that I use, which is Portugal thread. They're 100% cotton thread, 4-ply, which is similar to Aunt Lydia. Number 3, which number 3 Aunt Lydia is just a little bit thicker than my thread, not by much, but a little bit. I usually use a hook 3 or 3.5, a small one for tucking in loose ends, and a pair of scissors, of course. So thank you, everybody. Any other questions, suggestions, please feel free to comment. You can always get a hold of me if your intentions are to give some thread or yarn away. There's my email below the description box. There's my Facebook page that you can follow also, my Facebook group, my Instagram, my TikTok. So there's so many ways you can message me. Thank you so much, everybody. I hug every single one of you, and much blessings to all of you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create today this small coaster pineapple doily. As you can see, it's small, it's not that big. So this is perfect for like shells, you know, if you want to put into shells, or for coffee plates, little orders, you know, for Christmas, or just candles or potpourri next to your table runner. So if I measure from end of picot to end of picot, I have 27 centimeters, and of course that goes the other way, the same thing. So it's just, this was a special request to do it sort of like in square, because they wanted to put next to their to the table, I guess, you know, candles and things like that. So we're going to create this today. Very fast, very economic, very easy to do, nothing to it. And so I hope you guys like it. And by the way, in case you want to make a table runner out of it, the same motive, all you have to do is just keep adding and you know, keep attaching them here at the edge, either by 2 or by the 4. 2 here and 2 here, and you can make a nice table runner with it. Okay, so we're going to get started, everyone. So I'll be using the red, of course, 100% cotton thread, 4 ply, same as Aunt Lydia. Hook size 3, pair of scissors, small one to tuck in loose ends. Any questions, suggestions, please feel free to ask. There is quite a few doilies already that I have, and normally I'm trying to organize my playlist, so I'm putting doilies with doilies. You could always go there and you can change up the game by using different colors and make sets out of it. So very simple and easy for you guys, especially now that it's almost we're almost near Christmas. Let's not forget. Beautiful to set up your table or as gifts, you know, to your family members or friends. Perfect, makes luxurious gifts for Christmas, right? So we are going to get started, everyone. Before I forget, please do give it a thumbs up, of course, if you like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't give me that lazy thumb. It's all it is a click on subscription. It's free. We don't ask you for anything. We dedicate ourselves day in, day out, hours and hours and days and weeks and months and years creating these pieces for you guys for free. The least you can do of kindness is subscribe, hit that bell notification, and give us the thumbs up so we can continue on creating these beautiful pieces. And thank you for the super thanks donation. Thank you so much. Don't know who you are, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. And for the women that have come through to help with yarn, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And of course, the receivers also thank you extremely. So please, for the ones that are still hesitating to donate, please feel free to do so. We are not asking millions, we're just asking for a little help. You could either do it through the super thanks right below the video or through my PayPal that will be in the description box. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. So the first thing you want to do is make that magic circle, or just like that. I like to wrap it on my 2 fingers because it makes it easier, right? Get a little bit more of a close-up. And then grab the thread inside, put in position, and do chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to make 4 groups. So we're going to do 4 groups of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, space in between them. So we're building sort of like a granny square. So this coaster is built like a granny square. I've done my 4 groups of 3, 2 chain. I'm going to close up. In case you still cannot do the magic circle, do 4 chain. We don't want a big hole on the center. I'm going to come in my 3rd chain here that we went up, and I'm going to close it. Now I'm going to do the walk. I call it the walk with a slip stitch to the center corners. These are the corners. And I'm going to create 2 groups of 3 double crochet, space, 2 chain, and 3 more in the same space. Two chain space, and again create your 2 groups in the corner. We're going to do this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. So we've created the 4 corners. We're going to do the walk again with a slip stitch to the center and create those 2 groups again. This will be created all the way to the end of the pattern the same way on the 4 corners. Two chain space, and 3 more double crochet, 2 chain into the center and create 3 double crochet. I think my neighbors are having fun with the motorcycle. And into the corner again and create your group. This will be created the same way all the way around again as a square. So this is row 3. I'll meet you at the end. So I've closed in with a slip stitch. I did the walk and I created my groups on the corner. Like I said, the corners will always be the same. Row 4, chain 2. I'm going to do 2 double crochets here on the space, 1 on top of the double crochets from the previous row, and 2 on this side. So we're increasing now on the double crochets. 1, 2 chain, and create your corners again the same way. 2 groups of 3 double crochet and 2 chain space in between them. It's going to be like this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Going into row 5, so I've closed in with a slip stitch on row 4, did the walk, single 2 chain, created my groups, did 2 chain space between them, chain 2, and create again 2 double crochets in the space here, 1 per double crochet, we're going to do this the same way all the way around again. Now the next row is going to change up a bit, and 2 here at the end. So now we will have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 double crochets. 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Chain 2 and create your corner again. Okay, so we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Okay, so row 5, I closed in with a slip stitch. I did the walk, I created my group. Now here we're going to change a bit. We're going to create another group, so chain 2. We're going to have 3 groups here in the corners now, only for this row. Okay, with chain 2 space. Chain 2. Actually, no. Chain 3, sorry. I'm going to come in on top of the first double crochet with single. I'm going to start to create my pineapples. Chain 3, skip a space into the next one. 1, 2, 3, skip a space into the next one. We're going to have 5 loops of 3 chain for the pineapple, skip a space into the next one. It will be repeatedly like this all the way around. 1, 2, 3, and into the last one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3 chain. We're going to start to increase on the chain here on the pineapple. So we're going to create the 3 groups of 3 again on the corners, okay? So 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 1 more group. So we're going to repeat this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so finish row 6 with chain 3, slip stitch, did the walk, created my group, chain 2. I'm going to come in the center here and create my group. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming into my first pineapple, my first loop, 1, 2, 3, and continue to create my pineapple loops with 3 chain. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain. Create your corner group exactly like we did. There's never a dull moment in this place, people. It's either dogs or the mailman or the neighbor or construction or motorcycle neighbor playing with it. So there's never a dull moment, right? And it's always when I'm doing recording. It's unbelievable. Okay, so chain 2 and create the other group. So I apologize for any noise. Continue and do the same all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. So we closed in row 7 and now into row 8. So I did the walk, created my groups, chain 2. In the center here, we're going to create 2 more groups. 2 chain space, in the same space 3 more double crochet, 2 chain, and create your 2 groups at the corner again. 2 chain, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 5, create your pineapples, chain 3, chain 3, chain 3, chain 5, and create your groups again on the corner. Chain 2, your 3 double crochets again, chain 2, in the center of the square here, create your group, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets in the same space, chain 2, and create your corner groups again. So on row 8, we have 3 loops for the pineapple. Continue to do all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, guys, going into row 9. So I've done my slip stitch, did the walk, created my group. 1, 2, 3. Coming into the center here, create a group. chain 2, 3 more double crochet, chain 2, and create another group. Now, of course, you know that if your stitch is too tight, then do a chain 3 instead of a 2. One, two, three, 4, 5, and chain 3. So 3, 4, 5, and create your groups again on the corners exactly like we just did. Chain 2, and you group. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. Chain 2, and create your last group here at the corner. And there it is. So we'll continue to do the same thing all the way around. Okay, everyone, so we finished doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, going into row 10. So I did my group. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm coming into the center. Now here we're going to create 3 groups of 3 double crochet again, only on this center one on the 4 corners. 2 chain space, 3 more double crochet. So we have 2 groups. We need to create 1 more, 2 chain space, and 3 more double crochets. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3 into the next one. Create your normal group. Chain 2, and 3 double crochet. So on the corners will look like that. The middle one will have 3 groups. We have only 1 more row left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm coming into the center. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Create your groups again. Same way as we did on the corner. So 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 more double crochet in the same space. 1, 2, 3. On the middle one here, we're going to create a group of 3 groups of 3 double crochet in the same space. So we have our first one, chain 2, create our group again, chain 2, and 1 more group. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so in the center, and create chain 3, our last corner group here. So do this all the way around, and I will meet you in the last row. Okay, so only the middle one would create 3 groups. Okay, everything else stays the same. Okay, so getting into the last row, row 11. So I've closed in row 10 slip stitch. I did the walk with a slip stitch, created 3 double crochets. I'm going to do the picots. Chain 3, single, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come into that single here that we did the first one with a single, and then chain 3 again, and then into the first one again, so I can have a nice tight closed picot. Okay, so chain, not chain, 3 double crochets. So we have our first picot here. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm coming into the next one and create 3 double crochets. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and do my picots again. So where we closed here, this is where I come with the second and third picot on the first one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come back in the first one here, as I mentioned, and close with single. 1, 2, 3. Again, back into the first one here, and close it again. Create the 3 double crochets again, and I'm only going to do a 1 chain space between them here. So create your 3 double crochets again. Create 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to come in here and do picot 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come back in, second picot 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come back in, and my third picot. I'm going to come back and do my 3 double crochets. Okay, so only well, this picot didn't look good, did it? I have to redo it again. Now, when I don't like something, it can't be done that way. Okay, let's redo it again. So I'm going to do my picots again. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come where we closed a double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come back in where we closed a double crochet. Maybe it's better explained this way. One, 2, 3, and come back in where we closed the double crochet. Of course, my stitch gets tighter as I go, right? And then continue to do the 3 double crochets. Now, as I was saying, I only have 1 chain space between the middle one and the first one here. And I'm going to do my 4 chain again. 2, 3, and 4. Come and do the last picot, or the last group, I should say. Okay, so do your last group with your 3 picots exactly like here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 chain, coming into the center of the last space of the pineapple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, just repeat exactly the same thing as we did on the corner with the group. 1, 2, 3. Your picot. 1, 2, 3. Into the first one. 1, 2, 3. Into the first one, and create the 3 double crochets. chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and create the 3 double crochets and the picots. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, into the first one, picot, 1, 2, 3, into the first one, and create your 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. 1 chain space between them, and repeat the same process. So basically you're going to have exactly the same thing on here, and just repeat everything. Okay, so you'll have your picots, 2 in the center, 2 on the outside, and you'll have this result completely. So this does it for this very short, small tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Slow down the video. If you don't know how, go in the description box. There's a link that you can click there and see how to do it. Turn your closed caption on and pause and take notes if you have to. And I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you, everybody. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up to the video. It's very important to have it circulate by YouTube. And please do share the video on your Facebook public, on your page if you have. It's very grateful, so we can all grow together and I can continue to create these pieces for you. Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you again for your donations.